Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's phrasal verb that we're going to be talking about is to come. Well, it's not yet a phrasal verb until we add all these prepositions. There's a lot. There are the timestamps, go check it out. But first, what is to come? To come, as Google describes it, is move or travel into a place thought of as near. Now, that is much more complicated than it sounds. Now, to come is literally to go from this place to this place. If you're new to my channel, this is how things go. I'm going to explain what I think is the easiest phrasal verbs in the beginning, and as I progress, the phrasal verbs will get a little more distinguished and quite harder to understand, depends. You guys might think complete opposite of what I do, but we'll see. Let's get to it. Alright, the first preposition for this verb, to come back. Now, to come back, pretty simple. It means to come again. You came once. This is your time to come twice. Come again. So, for example, don't come back, it's not safe here. So you were here, and I'm telling you not to do it again. Do not come here. It's not safe. Pretty simple. Example 2. He keeps coming back for the candy he likes. Pretty simple. He continuously comes back, continuously returns in a non-phrasal verb way because of the candy he likes. Makes sense. To come forward. Now, to come forward means to move closer to the person asking. So, it's essentially to come, but more emphasized. For example, I can't see you, please come forward. It means I want you to come closer, even closer than you're already coming. Example number 2. The authorities asked the gunman to come forward. Now, this can be seen as a literal or figurative way. Literally, it means the gunman is here, the police is here. The police want him to come forward. Now, to come forward, in this case, can also mean to expose himself, to be truthful, to say the truth. If they want you to come forward, that means they want you to tell the truth. They want you to stop running. Stop lying, stop running. To come together. To come together is to work as a team. It's more figurative than literal. To come together is not so much this. It can be that, but it's more to come together as a team. For example, the technology company came together to solve the issue. That means that the people at the company worked together, they talked to each other. That's it, they just talk to each other, then they resolve the problem. Basically, to come together is to collaborate. To come down. So this can be to come down or to come down with. It depends on the definition. The first definition is to go from up to down. So if you're coming from up to down, that's what come down is. For example, if your brother wants to eat, tell him to come down. From here to here. This would be in the context of a house. Upstairs, downstairs, come down. Come downstairs. Really. Now, the second definition is very figurative. To come down with, you have to use with. Now, to come down with means to contract an illness, to get an illness. So, for example, every winter I come down with the flu. That means every winter I get the flu, which is not good. Now, to come out. So to come out can literally mean to leave somewhere. Leave somewhere. So For example, the dogs came out of their kennels to eat. The dogs are in their kennels. They came out to eat. The second definition, to come out, is figurative, and it means to reveal yourself as something. So, for example, you came out 3 years ago. Now in this context, you came out 3 years ago means that you revealed yourself, and in this revealing, it's usually your sexuality. To come in. So to come in means to go into somewhere. To go into somewhere, as in from there to here. For example, welcome, please come in. Come in. Very simple. To come off. Now, to come off, it can be figurative, but it's mainly literal. So it means to remove something from something else. For example, the ink does not want to come off my shirt. If there's ink on my shirt and I'm trying to take it, off, it won't come off if it stays. That's what that means. To come apart. To come apart means it's with things you build. So, the definition, to be deconstructed. For example, these Legos don't usually come apart very easily. That means these Legos do not easily. They're sturdy. Maybe you glued them. Who knows? Next one, to come up. To come up means to go from down to up, as in the opposite of come down. But it can also mean make up or invent. Definition is to think of or create something. That is the more commonly used definition. For example, how do you come up with that? How do you think of that? In this context, it means that's very rare, but you thought of it. You came up with it. Now, the second example is for the literal come up. Do you want to see the view? You have to come up here then. That may be climbing, walking up the stairs, or jumping, but to come up. Now the last one, to come across, or to come across as. Now, to come across is mainly used in the figurative sense. Therefore, I'm not going to give the literal definition. So, the definition is to appear to someone as something, as a quality, as a characteristic. For example, I try to come across as a very nice person. I try to come across as a very nice person, which means I try to appear, I try to be a nice person. It means that I want people to feel this. Example number 2. He came across as threatening, so they say. This means that these people think that this person is, or looks, or gives off the vibes of threatening. So, very good word to up your vocabulary, to come across as, to come across as. Alright, time for your long-awaited exercises. So, here are the exercises. And pause the video, try to solve them, and then let's come back and solve them together. Now, let's solve these together. So, his guitar completely after he smashed it on the floor. So, the verb smash is already implying that there may be some destruction, which allows us to default to apart. His guitar completely came apart after he smashed on the floor. That means it was destroyed. That means it broke. Legos, it came apart. Exercise number 2. We need new ideas. Come with something. We need new ideas. Come up with something. Think of something. Invent something is what that means. Number 3. We kept talking when we weren't supposed to. We definitely came obnoxious. Now, the sentence here is implying that we made other people think we were this, which is, there's only one verb, come across as. So this would be, we kept talking when we weren't supposed to. We definitely came across as obnoxious. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. Number 4. Your mother's sick again? What did she come with? Now, there's only one verb here that uses 2 prepositions in one phrasal verb, which is down with. To come down with. She's sick again, that obviously implies that she contracted an illness. So, your mother's sick again. What did she come down with? You need the with. If you say, what did she come down? That doesn't make any sense. You need the with. It's implying that there's with something, you contract something. Made it to the end. Bonus expressions. Now these are fairly easy, so no need to worry. Just make a mental note, you'll be fine. Come on. Come on. Now this does not mean to come onto something. It means it's a very colloquial expression, which just means, actually it's very colloquial and it's kind of quite hard to explain. Let's see if you guys understand with the example. Why don't you want to go to the party? Come on, you'll have fun. So come on means put in the effort. Come on, do it. It means do it. Now, second one, to come true. It's not a person's name. It means for something to become reality. It's as simple as that. So, for example, if you believe you can do it, it will come true. If you believe you can do it, if you put in the effort yourself, if you come on and you do it, then it will come true. It will happen. It will happen. To come easy. Now, to come easy may be the hardest to understand, but it's still quite easy to understand. It just means you do something naturally. You do something with ease. For example, you know how to knit very well. It must come easy. So it's implying that you have great skill. You knit very well. You must do it very easily. It must be natural. Now the last expression, to come in handy. To come in handy means to be useful, very useful. For example, she doesn't think that my hammer will come in handy when I assemble the TV. Who knows? The hammer might not be useful when you construct the TV. Therefore, it's not handy. Who knows though, it might be handy. Alright, that's the end of the video. Thank you for sticking around, and don't forget, if you have questions, if you want clarifications, explanations, just write it in the comments. And stay tuned for more phrasal verb videos. See ya.